the medium or form of astrology that takes note of the conglomeration or juxtaposition of planets in what is termed as the zodiac and of the zodiacal sign or house seen to be rising in the eastern horizon at the place, date, day, time of birth of the individual under study, all forming a part of the natal planetary map or horoscope chart, is commonly referred to as stellar astrology or horoscope study. A little clarification appears to be called for at this stage. Casting the natal map or horoscope chart is done on the basis of the planetary position as per the stellar almanac, Panchang or Panjika. The Indian version, apart from the handicap of being based on the Narayana system, which does not take cognizance of the Ayanamsa or the Earth's progressive declination over the centuries and hence gives stationary readings, also more often than not shows inaccurate positions for all planets other than the Sun and Moon. The Western Almanac or Ephemeris, notably Raphael's, is accurate, being based on astronomy, astrophysics, and takes cognizance of the Earth's present Ayanamsa or the Sayana or Chalaman situation. Yet another clarification is that the Indian system of reckoning is based on the position of the moon, i.e. the lunar or Rashi reading, while the Western way of reckoning is based on the position of the sun or the solar reading. For example, natal Aries representing birth between March the 21st and April the 20th, Taurus standing for birth between April the 21st and May the 20th, Pisces standing for birth between February the 19th to March the 20th, and so on. Casting of the chart is illustrated in the accompanying specimens of various types of horoscope charts. Casting with the help of the relevant almanac or ephemeris, given an accurate narrative of the natal particulars, is mechanical and simple. Reading, analysing, and interpreting the chart, however, is far from being so, while predicting the future, or reading or viewing the unseen or unknown tomorrow, and deciphering or unravelling the shape of things to come in that mysterious tomorrow, is the most complex or difficult part of the whole exercise. This really is the crux or essence of the science and art or craft of astrology via horoscopy. And be it noted and accepted here and now that without the inherent gift or inborn endowment of clairvoyance, intuition, insight, occult perception, or perhaps the acquired, developed, cultivated attributes of hindsight, foresight, or spiritual third eye perception, attempting to predict the future is futile and fruitless. While success in reading or unravelling the past and present is relatively easy, The future is neither easy nor simple to decipher. Apart from a comprehensive knowledge of all the rules of the game and proven experience in practical astrology, what makes for success or otherwise in prediction, as also the degree or extent thereof, is something indefinable, unexplainable, unquantifiable. Call it clairvoyance, or ESP, extrasensory perception, or insight, or intuition, or the X plus factor. Term it what you like, but try and get the idea. You can teach, preach, or lecture on astrology, but cannot practice it and predict correctly with any confidence of assured success without the aforesaid attributes. Even apart from the prerequisite of these attributes, there is yet another gaping gulf between the two shores of today and tomorrow that baffles both knowledge and wisdom. In a country like India, where 5 million more mouths appear every year to embellish the existing teeming multitude, there may well be as many as 10 new appearances, births, at any point of time in any given habitation. So, there can conceivably be, and in reality do actually exist, 10 similar horoscopes for the same day, date, time, place, but obviously representing 10 different personalities, destinies for the 10 people concerned. How then can any run-of-the-mill astrologer differentiate and distinguish one fate from the other? He simply cannot. As, for example, the different destinies of twins. To take a concrete and live case, the writer's own twins, born 6 minutes apart in September, whose horoscopes for all intents and purposes are alike, similar, but whose appearance, nature, personality, attributes, achievements, destinies are quite dissimilar and different. Likewise, as mentioned and attempted to explain earlier, the reason why the fates of Amitabh Bachchan and another person born in the same locality on the same day, at the same time, and with the same name initials assume Animesh Bose may and surely will differ radically. Be that as it may, while legendary luminaries like the clairvoyant Chiro or the visionary Nostradamus are rare occurrences in human habitation, be it also known that systematic, scientific, sustained pursuit of whatever search or quest may be, particularly under the inspired guidance of the right guru, can and invariably does lead to some success in knowing some of the secrets of the days to come. With some endowment of faculties such as clairvoyance or ESP, coupled with an approach similar to that suggested above, one can aspire to varying degrees of success in the fine art of soothsaying. To quote plausible and credible instances of actual factual experience, even at the risk of being dubbed as beating one's own drum, let me quote just the one example of when a friend of the writer was able to describe, in toto, what a then young girl's husband-to-be would be and look like. The girl was fuming and furious, since the description happened to be a facsimile of none other than the writer's friend himself, to whom, contrary to all objections, obstacles and expectations, the girl did eventually get married to a couple of years later. Truth often turns out to be stranger than even tales of mystery and fiction.
And yes, my love, We'll take things one step at a time. 'Cause you are like rarest treasure, won't you always be mine? As we stand here, you and I, beneath the cool starlight,